Hey there, it's Anonymous Tea, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today, sending good vibes, sending positivity, sending blessings, and good energy to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. So, anything I say is alleged and in my very, very personal opinion. This is for entertainment purposes only. None of this is personal. The Copyright Act of 1976 is in the description box. Some meat and potatoes, some housekeeping items. It is free to follow me. Free to follow me on this channel, Anonymous Tea. Free to follow me on my other channel, Anonymous Tea Podcast. There is new content over there. Follow me on the Tickety Talk at Anonymous Tea Podcast. Free to follow me on the Instagram. On the Instagram, he's at Anonymous Reality Tea. Free to share everywhere. Free to like the video so it gets out to the algorithm. Free to share with your family, your friends, and your foes, and coming or going, hit the like button. So today we're talking another edition of Pimpin' in the Pulpit, y'all. Because things have escalated. I think it was about 5 days or so ago, I did a video on Reggie and Kelly Steele, who are now pastors, but talked about their dysfunctional courtship, their dysfunctional marriage on the Dear Future Wifey podcast. And I just want to say this, right? Because Letarius, he put in, sorry if I'm butchering your name. He did like a whole post that they were doing a whole healing live with the Steeles to address the criticism. And he was trying to say that he's mindful of clips from how his platform can be perceived, especially when it comes to Christian marriage. No. Wait. Love and Marriage Huntsville fans that watch here, you had Destiny Payton on your show. Dear Future Wifey podcast. So no. I thought this platform was supposed to be about couples, Christian couples, all of this, all of that. And this whole thing where you got to go through something to be seen as like couples goals or success story, but your definition of going through something is somebody needs to be cheated on, somebody needs to be disrespected, somebody needs to be minimized, and then you come out on the other side. No. And then y'all are using the Lord's name in vain. You were trying to make it seem like God told you to be doing this foolishness when y'all weren't even saved. Y'all weren't even Christians when allegedly the bulk of this stuff has happened, but I still think it's currently happening, to be honest. But again, he says his mission has been clear: to increase the marriage rates in the Black community and decrease divorce statistics by equipping couples with real tools for lasting love. The Steeles shared their truth with bold transparency, reflecting on challenges from their first 5 years of their 32 marriage. Now it's time to continue the conversation. Join us for a live Q&A where we'll answer your burning questions. I've invited Raquel Martin, PhD, to provide clinical insight and to help us unpack it all. So they decide to have like a 10-minute live that features the therapist, that features the Steeles. They call out the fact that, fans were not happy. There was a lot of laughing that was taking place throughout this interview. And, the therapist was trying to convey that people felt that was inappropriate. It felt insensitive. It felt insincere. And then here comes Kelly Steele talking about, I didn't know I would need to have a disclaimer that this was a trigger warning. No. This is disturbing, is what it is. And she's trying to minimize this, that this is just people reacting to a 1.5-minute clip. No. People are dragging you for the whole interview, up and down and around. This man is calling you might be the starter, but I like everybody else that's on the bench too. You think that this is some type of, I don't know what you think this is. That you really did a big one? And then you're making the comment about all this stuff happened before we were pastors. All of this happened before some of y'all were born. No. Because allegedly. Now, the person who's my subby, I can't think of her name at the moment. I've got sick brain still. But she said in that video, in the comments, she said that these were her pastors. So please correct me if I'm wrong. But didn't they have a church in Houston? And wasn't there allegedly a year or so ago, or might have been 2 years ago or whatever, wasn't there allegedly a scandal that the husband was allegedly with the secretary or somebody that worked at the church? And then they hightailed it and they have this new church in Arizona? Is that the same Steeles? Is that the same Pastor Steeles that we're speaking of? So this isn't a situation of, oh, my husband was cheating on me and disrespecting me and gone for weekends at a time with his side chicks while I was ironing his clothes and packing up his suitcases for the weekend, and then we decided to become pastors. No. It sounds like this is still going on. And it sounds like in some of your sermons, you're still triggered about what took place. As I had referenced in my last video, how you were taking to task about how women needed to always be available for sex at all times with their husband, or their husband is going to get it somewhere else no matter what. And I was like, girl, are you still experiencing this in 2025? Because what's good? Then I felt like she was trying to throw jabs at people who are single, as if, it is wrong for women who are walking away from toxic men, who are walking away from trifling men, who are walking away from men who are abusing them, who are walking away from men who are cheating on them, who are walking away from men who are disrespecting them. She seems like she wants a prize for sticking around with this foolishness. Now, they've allegedly been married for 32 years, you guys. But I peeped in the live that they did with Latarius that they've only been in counseling the last 20 or so odd years. So really, that tells me that even you want to try to, bring this to just like the first couple of years of your marriage. No. It tells me that more than half of your time, more than half of your courtship has been dysfunctional. And y'all got all these kids into this foolishness. You're up here bragging on the podcast that you're taking your side chicks to the same places that your father and your grandfather take them. Like this isn't the flex y'all think it is. And I can't believe that there are people that are still asking for marital advice from y'all. To each its own, but it wouldn't be me. It would never be me. How am I going to take advice from people who are doing the most insane things and then trying to invoke God into this as if God told them to be partaking in this type of behavior, as if this type of behavior is okay? That is not in the Bible, y'all. That is not, and this is what I'm saying. It is very dangerous, some of these pastors, some of these churches, to twist around scripture, twist around things in the Bible to justify their actions. And then make it seem like they're all prophets and that they're all being told that this type of behavior and foolishness and shenanigans is okay. It's not. And you should not be invoking that onto the poor souls that are not aware of your full history. This isn't it. It's giving damage control. It's giving we didn't expect this much backlash, but y'all didn't read the room. Y'all did not read the room. Y'all thought that y'all were going to come out here and brag on these people. Oh, I've been married 32 years, da-da-da-da-da. But then when you talk about all the nonsense that you put up with, ironing his clothes and saying that the grace of God told you to iron his clothes for him to be with his side chicks for the weekend, no. You've lost your mind. You've absolutely lost your mind. So, nonetheless, I don't think this live did what they thought it was going to do. I felt gaslit. I felt like they were trying to make it seem as though, it was triggering people because this might have been something people went through. No. It's people trying to make it seem like this is what you have to go through in order to be considered a success story. And we have to stop promoting this type of toxicity in 2025. This is not okay. This is not appropriate. You're trying to, diminish this by saying this happened years ago. However, we don't know what's going on in your household. There could be cheating going on now. And you could just be at a point where you're cool with it as long as it doesn't get out to the public. But none of the less, you have already displayed that you're a woman who's going nowhere no matter what. Because you already said that because you were upset that your parents divorced because your mom was not going to stick around for your dad's cheating, so you thought that you had an upper hand by staying with the cheater. You thought that you did something better than your mom did. No. Your mom was the one who was the brave one, who was the grown one, who had respect for herself, had respect for the kids, and said, I do not want my kids to see this and go through this and all this and that. And it seems it just went in one ear and out the other with you. It seems you have been committed to staying with this dysfunction, which is fine. But don't tell me this is a love story, because this is not no love story. I still feel there is a lot of manipulation still going on, a lot of gaslighting still going on. And as the more people are visible to y'all in y'all church and stuff like that, y'all can't tell me that girls aren't still trying to, or him and him, I don't know, if he's trying to see if he still got it, if he can still take these girls to the spots that his dad and his grandfather were taking him to. So no, I reject this foolishness and shenanigans, because I feel like the Dear Future Wifey podcast, some of these couples, it's just like, this is not healthy. This is not healthy to promote in any capacity. We have to do better. We have to hold people accountable. And I'm convinced that either some of these people, that they just want anything for clout, anything for, attention, for people to pay attention to them, or what. But this isn't it. But this is the same platform that had Destiny Payton on there from Love and Marriage Huntsville that told a whole bunch of fairy tales, fallacies, and delusions. So there's that. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.